Reading nil, Newcastle United nil. It looks like we've got something to take away from it, both of us. Doesn't look like we're going to get to break that streak of yours, that 106 points. But you can keep it. You can have it.
Told you.
Yeah. I mean, it was a fair result. I mean, first half was all us. I'm going to say that. Second half was all you. I mean, you was out of the game. Talk me through the game, in your opinion.
First half, first 15 seconds, Redden should have scored.
Yeah.
Grabban should have scored that. 100%. End of the day, should have scored that. But saying that, first half, you guys had a few chances, like Shelby, good save from Al-Habsi. Perez as well, good save from Al-Habsi. When we had two men down in the box, that's when you took advantage of that and hit the post. Two people down with a head injury and hit the post from that. But I mean, you're on the attack anyway, so I can't really blame you. But the fact that the ref, if he would have blew up if that was any other situation, but obviously where you guys were on the attack, kind of did annoy Reading fans a little bit, obviously, which is understandable. You know, if you've got two players down with head injuries, can't really capitalise on anything. But yeah, I mean, you guys have probably had the better chances in the first half, but second half, I think Reading had better chances than what Newcastle had in the first. To be honest, I thought McCleary's two deflected shots just went wide of the post, were unlucky not to go in. I really did believe that first one was in, because Darlow reacted in a way that it seemed like it was in. Second one, I didn't think it as much, but then at the end, he should have been putting that in the back of the net as well. I mean, we had chances in the first and last 15 seconds of the game. Could have ended up winning it. Yeah,
no, that's a fair point, especially that McCleary one in the dying minutes of the game. I mean, I thought he ran us ragged, really. He gave us a torrid time. That Grabban chance, as you said before the game, he's not been playing that well, or not playing that much, so that might be a bit of rust around, finishing and stuff. But yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. I think the first half, we definitely had quite a few opportunities. I think 2 fell to Shelby, 2 fell to Ritchie. Gouffran had a long-distance shot, but Al-Habsi saved that quite well. And in the second half, we literally had nothing. Maybe that Murphy header at a push. But after that...
yeah.
So, yeah, it's just a bit of a shame, really, because, I'll be honest with you, out of the 3 games, I thought we would have won this one. And this is the one that kind of proved to be the hardest one. But I think we looked a bit tired as well. There's a lot of players...
Yeah, that's what I told you, didn't I, in the preview? I said, Newcastle coming to it a little bit tired. Yeah, obviously, second half, I thought going in 0-0 was probably the better thing for us. Newcastle fans weren't on the back as much. I don't think they was at all, to be honest. Obviously, that's something I thought might have happened. Obviously, if you're with us, might have been on the back. But I mean, at the end of the day, I thought both teams deserved enough for a win, but I thought Reading would have just edged it out. At the end of the day, I thought, chance-wise, we did just edge it out, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it even in my review that Reading fans will be feeling unlucky not to come away with more than a point, really, based upon the majority of the second half and maybe that first chance in the first half. Obviously, we'll take the point. At some stage, we probably all thought that was going to draw one of the games, maybe 2 of them. But yeah, we was happy to come away from a point with this one as well. And as I've seen Yapstam giving it all the big one as well, saying it's not the hardest team, not the hardest team that you come up against. I'm thinking, come on, man, you've got a point against us, which is pretty good considering the last time you played us, we absolutely trounced you. So I don't know.
But we should have picked up all 3. I can see where Stam's coming from. When Brentford came here, they were 2-1 up at one point. They scored 2 goals, and we should have lost that game. To be honest, ended up picking up a 3-2 win. And it's the same with Fulham. We played them 1.5 times this season at home, obviously where it got called off, and they were exceptional for the 120 minutes we would have played them. But I mean, I agree with him. Newcastle are up there with the teams we've played this season, but them two, I think he meant on the day at the Badejski, the teams were better, and I agree with him, to be honest, with that. But he weren't saying Newcastle were slouches or anything like that. But it was just the fact that he reckons that them teams were better, and I agree with him on the day.
Yeah, I mean, he's entitled to his opinion, and obviously we're entitled to ours. I think if we played you at the start of the 8 days, I think we would have seen a totally different team altogether, and even probably more competitive in most areas as well. I was surprised with a couple of people that started, the likes of Jesus Gomez, who started at right back.
Yeah, Cleary ripped him a new one, didn't he, a bit?
soon as I seen him, I was like, oh God, please, Lord, give me strength. And he's got nothing going forward. I think the last time he played, he broke his arm or collarbone. So I just think, nah, he's bad luck for us. And we missed Yedlin a lot because we didn't have that much service towards Murphy, and obviously Gale in the second half. Gufan came in for Atsu. Atsu's been phenomenal in the last 2 games. Gufan's not really got the same prowess on the wing that Atsu brings as well.
Seemed
So
a bit weak,
not trying to.
Atsu. When he came on, Atsu seemed a little bit weak. I mean, he got bodied by Chris Gunter, so I mean, if you're getting bodied by Chris Gunter,
Nah, but that's not his game. He's not competitive. It's just what he can offer going forward. He can beat a player. He's got pace. He can whip a ball in, and that's different to what we've got out on the pitch. Because Richie doesn't beat players like that. Gufan certainly doesn't, which I'm surprised at. Maybe he was tired for the last 2 games. I don't know, but it's just a bit of a baffling one, really.
Gale seemed live when he came on, though. He seemed lively. He didn't do much, but he seemed lively.